I think that most people, they take life too serious. They treat every loss like a funeral, every setback like it's a life sentence, and every failure as proof that they were never meant to win. But what if something just happens to you? And what if that thing is something that you play? Think about a video game. When you load into a video game, right, you don't even know the map. You don't know the enemies yet. You don't even know the rules, right? And when you die, you restart. You adapt, and then slowly you start leveling up little by little. And you begin to understand how the world works. But nobody cries when you fail in a video game or when you lose. No one cries. You just press continue. That's it. So life operates by that same exact principle. And that same principle is that no one told you that it was a game, but you're still playing it and you've been bleeding. Here's what the game actually is, okay? So reality is a feedback system, okay? So it basically takes what's happening inside of you, which are your beliefs, your identity, your emotions, your frequency, and it wraps it up and it projects it outward onto people, circumstances, events, and things and conditions. Your current shape that you're in, the income that you have, the quality of your relationships, all of it is just a projection. That's all it is. So the screen that you're looking at is not the source. You are the source. Okay? What's being projected in that screen that you see right now, it's not the source. You are the source. It is just a reflection. You're looking at a reflection. So most entrepreneurs, creators, or high performers always spend their life. They spend their entire life looking at the screen, looking at the stats, right? Trying to fix the image with their bare hands, right? They work harder, you grind longer hours, right? You switch your strategies, right? You try different strategies. And then you start to like blame the economy or you blame the market or, I don't know, you blame your health, who knows, the algorithm. And so you're fighting the projection and you can't fix the projection by touching the screen. It won't matter. The only way you can change what's on the screen is if you change what's running inside of you. And is what's running inside of the projector. And that's the game. And here's where things get interesting. So in the game, the character that you are is not the player. I'm going to repeat that again. The character that you are is not the player at all. Okay? You're not your circumstances. You're not your bank account. You're not your body fat percentage. You're not your past failures. You're not the story that your family tells you. You are none of those things. Those are just like your character stats. Okay? Of your character. And those are just conditions that are not permanent. You can change those things. And so the player is the consciousness. That's your consciousness. That is the person that can always level up the character. Your character that you are playing. Because you hold the controller in your hand. You are the player. So in games and in sports, there are players that they understand the mechanics to such a level that normal players don't. And so the ones that understand the mechanics seem to like move through the game in such a crazy way that it almost looks unfair, effortless, right? And it's like they have an unfair advantage. But doors open for them that otherwise close for other people somehow, right? Resources appear somehow. They have the resources in order to get the thing done. And the opportunities open. They get presented with opportunities somehow that other people never see. So what I want to, for the blueprint that I want you to understand is that it's the game manual that was never handed to you in birth. It's the mechanics of reality completely laid out exactly how the world works. So your inner world constructs and builds your outer world. And you need to take conscious control of that construction, of that materialization. So from this point forward, I don't want you to no longer be the character that's being played with in life. You are the player. You. Okay? The rules have not changed. Okay? The game is still running. But now you're the one that's going to change everything. Why? Because you're the player who knows that they're in a game, right? And now you'll never panic at the level difficulty. You're not going to panic anymore out on how difficult the game is, because you understand that if you fail, you'll get to respawn. So, and you understand that it's all inner work. So, simply, I want you to ask, what do I need to understand in order to get through this? What do I need to know? And that's the question that this channel will answer.